Hi and welcome to my channel. I've got a great full body bar workout for you today. We're going to pack a lot into a small amount of time. Make sure you've got everything you need, which is a sturdy chair to serve as your base of support, a light set of hand weights. I'll be using 3 pounds, and then we're going to finish today's class on the mat for some abdominal and stretching. Grab your stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with a nice warm up here. Feet are parallel in front, sitting up nice and tall. Pull the belly button into the spine. Arms go up, big inhale. And exhale down. Again, big inhale. Exhale down one more time. Big inhale, arms up. Round those arms, bring them forward. We're going to take the arms out to the side and switch our feet out to the side as well into a first position. So hold it here, standing nice and tall. Tummy's in. Squeeze the chest with rounded arms and then squeeze the back, opening up those feet from the hips. A few more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do that again, taking our right leg out to the side with a nice stretch over with that right arm and back in. Side. Big stretch and back out. Now we're going to add coming together and back out again. Same side, right, stretch, side, we go in and out. Stretch, side, in and out. Make that long leg nice and long, pointing the toe to the side. One more. Hold it center for 4. We've got 4. Open up. 2, 3. Left leg stretches out to the side. And first. Point, back to first. Let's add the open, close. Point, close, open up. Big stretch. One more here. Close and open. Hold that first position. Nice big plie here. Take the arms in a nice big circle. Up and over. Bend. Squeeze as you straighten up. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the butt. Down. Big lift, like we're gathering leaves and throwing them up in the air. Give me 2 more. Stepping out into a nice wide second, toes are to the corners, big bend here, arms go down and up. Knees are out to the side, in line with those toes, to keep our joints happy and healthy. Big swings with the arms. Give me 4, 3, 2. Let's keep this wide stance here. Arms come back out to the side, big stretch all the way over to the left. And back to center. Nice big side stretches, staying nice and tall. So try not to lean forward at all. And side. Hold it here to the left, little pulses. Reach, reach, feeling a great stretch, warming up our core and our side body here. 2 and 1. Back to the big ones, full range of motion. Two more. Hold it here to the side. Little stretches over. Little pulse, little reach. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come forward, toes come forward. Reach your arms towards me with straight legs. I want you to hinge forward, feeling a beautiful stretch in the back of the legs. Gaze is down at your floor. Inhale, exhale, let's drop our hands to our legs, bend our knees, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, round it up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's do that again. Big inhale, arms go up. Round them forward, reaching towards me, hinging forward at the hips. Nice hamstring stretch. All the way down, bend those knees, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and roll it up. 1 more time, big inhale. Reach forward. Hold that there. Big inhale. Exhale, let's take it all the way down to the floor this time. Then bend the knees, hands on the thighs, and we roll it up, tucking the tummy one vertebrae at a time, finishing with our shoulder rolls. We're going to grab our chairs and start our work at the bar. Make sure you've got a nice sturdy chair. You could use a mantle or even a wall if you needed to as well. I'm going to turn at an angle here. You guys front or center, depending on, or side, depending on what works for you in your arrangement. Coming all the way up on your tippy toes and then lower down. Our feet are glued together, knees and thighs all glued together. Lift and lower those heels up and down. A string is pulling us up higher from the top of our head, coming directly up onto the balls of the feet. Lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Stay up here on those tippy toes. We're going to bend the knees coming forward, thighs stay glued together. Lift up and then lower the heels. We lift and bend all the way up and lower. Lift, bend, all the way up and lower. Imagine if your back were sliding down a wall. So we're staying nice and lifted the entire time, not hinged forward. Of course, the belly button's pulled in. And then we're thinking about squeezing those legs together. Few more here. Lift, hold it down here. Squeeze those knees. Give me a little pulse here. Heels stay high. They're in 6-inch stilettos. Almost there for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift, slowly lower, shake it out. Nice job. Coming to a first position. Hands on the hip. We're going to do a nice heels together, toes apart. Plie down, knees to the side, lift and squeeze. Just a simple first position plie. Again, we're lifted. Think about turning out from the hips. And then we squeeze everything on the way up. Down and left. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do that again, but this time I want you to come up onto your tippy toes, gluing the heels together. Plie down, lift and squeeze. Lower and left. Lower, squeeze. May need to ask your knees for permission, see how low you can go. Turning out from those hips, knees out to the side. Give me 3, 2, hold this last one down. Holding that plie, we're going to tuck the hips. So think of doing a little crunch here for those lower abdominals, a pelvic tuck, and squeezing your buns. Almost there. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift back up, one more squeeze, and slowly lower down. Coming to a nice wide second. Stepping out, again, toes to the corners. We're going to pulse down here for 3, 2, 1, and then we close in first, bringing our hand in front. Step it out for 3, 2, 1, and close. Big step, nice and wide. And close. 3, 2, 1, and close. 3, 2, 1, and close. 3 more. Down, pulse, and close. Arm stays nice and lifted. It's rounded. Down, 2, 3, close in front. Nice job. Starting to work on the side of our glutes now. Like I said, we're packing a lot in here. I want you to lift your right leg. Think of like a flamingo. Knees are together. Slight hinge forward, and then we have a baby bend in that standing leg. Lifting that knee out to the side and lower down. Think about lengthening. Doesn't matter how high that leg gets, but we're keeping that lower leg bent and everything staying in line. We've got 3, 2, Last one, I want you to hold it up as high as you can. We're going to extend that leg back behind us, keeping the knee lifted, bring it back forward. Ouch, I know. Think about sliding that leg across a table. So I'm trying to keep my foot and my knee in the same line. Try not to let the foot drop down. I know it wants to. Side of your bum should be burning. 2 more. Extend, bring it in, extend, bring it in. Let's lower it back down. Combination with those 2 moves, keeping that knee bent. We lift it, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, reach. Tummy stays in, slight hinge forward. And remember, you have that tiny little bend in that standing knee. You might be feeling it in that standing hip as well. Lift. We only have 1 set of these, you guys. 3 more. For 2, extend, back to side and lower. Lift, extend, side and lower. Shake it out. We've got 1 more move on our right leg before we move on to the left. Slight hinge forward again, little bend in the standing leg. Lengthen the leg behind you, point the toe. We're going to lift it up, then flex the foot, then point it and lower down. We lift, flex, point, and lower. Keeping a straight knee the whole time and lifting directly from that glute. Tummy in, hinge forward, protecting the lower back. Nice job. We lift, flex, point, and lower. Nice and high. 2 more. Lift, flex, point, and lower. Lift, flex, point, and lower. Taking that right leg directly into a beautiful stretch, crossing the ankle on top of the other thigh, and then we sit it back. If your leg does not reach up there, you can cross it at the ankle as well. Sit those hips back with the hinge forward, feeling a great stretch in your hips. Big inhale, exhale, legs come together, take a little step back, and just shift those hips back behind you for a nice hamstring stretch. Let's bend our knees and roll it on up. We get to do all that on the other side. So coming back to our first position. Heels together, toes apart. Put our hand on our hip. We plie down, lift and squeeze. Toes are to the corners. Gluing our heels together, down and squeeze. 4, 3, for 2, and 1. We do that same thing this time, coming up onto the tippy toes. Glue your heels together. Tuck your hips, squeeze your buns. Down and left. Lower and left. As low as you can comfortably go. 4 more here. For 3. 2, last one. You know what's coming, I know. Hold it down here, and then we tuck the hips. Squeeze the buns. Think about drawing that lower rib to the hip bone. Squeeze and squeeze. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lift. Slowly lower, coming into those wide second plies. Nice big step out. Pulse it down here for 3, 2, 1. Draw it into a first. Out. 2, 3. Heels together. Side. 2, 3. And close. Down, dropping those hips towards the floor. Back is nice and straight. And close. Down. 2, 3. We've got 2 more sets. Plie. 2, 3, and close. Side. And front. Last one. 2, 3. Close front. Now coming to our fire hydrants on the other side. Picking up that left leg, knees together. Slight hinge forward, tummy in, little bend in that standing leg. Knee comes out to the side and drops down. So hips stay square here. Try not to open them up to the front. We're making the side of our glute work here. So good for a balanced body. Lift and lower for 3, 2, last one, stays lifted. We extend the leg back, bend it forward. Again, trying to keep the foot in line with that knee. I like to imagine sliding across the table, side, and bring it front. Feeling this a little bit in the obliques here as well. Little bonus work. Give me 3, 2, then we put that together for our combination. Here we go. We lower the knee, lift, extend, back to the side. Lower, lift, extend, down, lift, extend it back. We're almost done, guys, with all this leg work. You are so strong. Got some beautiful stretches planned for us afterwards as well for our reward. Down, extend, one more, lower, lift, extend to the side, lower down, taking that foot directly into our figure 4 stretch, crossing the ankle over on top of that knee or thigh, sit the hips back. Nice deep breath here, letting that muscle relax. Inhale. Exhale, maybe sit back 1 more inch. Come on back up. Let's step back. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chest towards the floor, holding onto the back of that chair. Feeling a beautiful stretch in the back of the legs. And this time, let's just pedal our heels. So bending one knee, straightening the other. Releasing the lactic acid in those muscles. 2 and 1. Bend both knees. Drop the hands. Let's roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. You can move your chair. We are done with our chair for today. Go ahead and grab your hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, you can always use water bottles or some soup cans. Okay, packing a lot in here as well. We've got some great combinations. Standing tall, our feet are underneath our hips, toes are facing forward. Palms are to the ceiling. Roll those shoulders down and back, keeping that core engaged. Lifting the weight straight up towards me, palms up. We take them out to the side, back to the center, and lower them down. If you'd like to add your feet, we're going to go back from that parallel to first position. So we lift, both go to the side, back to center, and down. Lift, side, center, and down. Keeping our shoulders down and back here. Side, center, lower down with control. We've got 3 more. Lift, open, close, and lower. Lift, open, close. Last one, I want you to hold out here to the side, arms and toes to the side. Give me a bicep curl. Arms are parallel to the floor. If you like to add a little bonus here, you can give me a releve, lifting the heels as we bicep curl. Good, we've got 4. Then guess what? We're gonna put these 2 moves together for 1 more set. Lower back to the front and lower down. So putting those together, bring those arms forward. We open up our toes to the side, arms to the side, bicep curl with optional heel lift. Lower, front, and lower all the way down. Here we go. We lift, side, curl, lower, front, lower down. Nice little pattern here. Working our minds as well. Lift. I try not to think about it too much. It's almost if you overthink it, then you'll mess up. And it's okay if you mess up. Stay with me. Center and lower. Front, side, squeeze. Front and lower. 3 more, guys. Front, side, squeeze, lower, front, and down. Last one. And lower down. Beautiful work. Next, we're just going to need one weight. Coming to a hinge position, starting with a fly, working our upper back. So hinge forward, hand is on that thigh, nice proud chest forward, open up that arm. We lift directly to the side, squeezing that upper back. Keeping our chest nice and square forward along with our hips. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to row it back. Keep the elbow nice and high. Bringing the weight up to the waistline. Again, squeezing that upper back. 4 more here. 3, lift and squeeze for 2. Hold this last one up, tricep kickback. Keeping the elbow nice and high. We're just squeezing the back of the arm as we lift that weight. It's getting heavier, isn't it? 4, 3, then guess what? We put all 3 moves together into a combination. Lower down. So we do 1 fly out, 1 row back, extend that arm back to the waist, lower it down. So we go side, pull it back, extend, waist, lower down, fly, back, extend to the waist, and lower down. Keep breathing. This is all we're doing for weights today. Quick toning here, working all areas. We're gonna do the other arm, and then we're gonna hit the mat. 2 more sets. Fly, row it back, extend, and lower. Last one. Pull, extend, and lower. Beautiful job. Roll that shoulder back, shake it out. Same thing, other side. Leg comes back, hinge slightly forward, nice proud chest. We start with those flies, palm down, arm directly out to the side. I want you to be feeling this again in your upper back, not your shoulder. So think about that weight directly out to the side. Sometimes you really got to think about the muscles that we're working. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's row it back. Elbow comes back. Weight comes all the way to the waistline. Reach and pull. Control as you lower that weight down. Try not to use momentum on that eccentric part of the move there. We're breathing. 2 more. Hold it up here for that tricep. Extend and bend. Only thing that's moving is the lower part of our arms. But you're feeling it in the shoulder, I know. Shoulder's got an isometric hold. Squeeze that upper arm. For 3, 2, and 1. Here comes our combo. Lower that arm. We've got 1 fly, 1 row with that tricep kickback. Lower down, lift, row, fly, row. Squeeze that upper arm. Release. And down, up, and back. Tricep squeeze, and lower. Almost there, guys. If you gaze just a few feet in front of you on the floor, it'll lessen some tension in that neck. Tricep, and lower. Fly, squeeze it back. Tricep, Last one. Out and back. Squeeze the tricep and lower down. Release it. Shake it out. Put that weight down. Grab some water, grab your mat, and meet me on the floor, some abdominals and stretching. Okay, now we're on our floor, on our mat. We are going to sit up nice and tall with our knees bent. Toes and knees are facing forward. Sit up nice and tall, big inhale, arms go up. And as we bring our rounded arms forward, we're going to tuck our hips and roll about halfway down, making sure that belly button is pulled in nice and tight. Relax those shoulders. We're going to twist to the side, bringing our arms with us, back to center. Then we lift all the way up and halfway back down, twist to the other side. Center, lift, and lower. Keep this pattern, side, center, lift, and lower, side, center. If it's too difficult, you don't have to reach your arms all the way up overhead. That definitely adds a lot of intensity. But make sure you're coming halfway back here to really engage those abdominals. Lift. We've got 2 more. Halfway back, twist side, center, all the way up. Halfway back, side, center, and all the way back. Reach forward one more time, belly button in, and we're going to roll back 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down onto our backs. Support your neck with your hands behind your head, elbows stay nice and wide, lengthen your legs nice and long, tuck those hips so the small of our back is pressed into the floor. Just a little crunch here, lifting the shoulder blades off the floor and lower down. You got a little bit of space between your chin and your chest. Hands are just supporting the head, they're not lifting it. Think about bringing your bottom rib to the top of your hip bone. Just 4 more here. For 3, elbows stay wide. 2, and 1. Bend both knees. Again, readjust so your small of your back is pressed into the floor. A little marching action here. I want you to pick up your leg, bring it to a tabletop position as you lift up and crunch again, and then lower back down. Other side, we lift and lower. So the knee's not coming all the way in, just to that tabletop position. Exhale as you come up. 4 more here. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Take a little breather here, and we're going to keep that same move, adding a little twist if you like. We're going to lift again, and then reach, extending that arm towards the opposite leg, coming back, and then lowering all the way down. Other side, we lift. Little twist extension, halfway down. This is pretty intense. If it's too much, I want you to go back to those marches. But we don't have many. Release. Crunch. Extend. And down. We lift a little more. Release. For 4. Stay with me. And 3. Breathe. Last 2. Last 1. Release it down. Hug those knees in. Releasing any tension in the back. Turn your head side to side. Releasing any tension in your neck. Bring your feet back down to the floor. Hands at your sides. A little stretch here for the hip flexors, lifting those hips to the ceiling. Hold that here. Fingertips reach long towards your heels. And let's lower down one vertebrae at a time. And let's do that one more time. Lift the hips nice and high. Squeeze your buns. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. One vertebrae at a time. Turning onto our side now to stretch. Go ahead and support your head in your hand. Both knees are bent. Take that top leg and just hug your knee in towards your chest. Feeling a release in the lower back. And then we're going to take the same leg directly behind us. So hold it on wherever you can. Maybe it's your pant leg. Bringing the heel towards your bottom. And then try to extend so your knee is pointed out straight towards the side. Think about doing a little pelvic tuck to really feel the stretch in your hip flexor and the top of your thigh, which is your quad. Inhale and exhale. Keeping a hold of your foot. Bend it a little bit more towards you again, and then we're going to extend it all the way up wherever that's comfortable for you and pull it in just for a nice leg stretch. And let's lower it down. Bring your bottom arm straight in front so it's perpendicular, and then reach your top arm in front. So our hips are stacked and our shoulders are stacked. Release your head to the floor. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to open up that arm so our chest is to the ceiling. Hold that stretch here. Let's do that again. We're going to close, bringing our palms together. Open up, stretching the torso again. Try to get both shoulder blades on the floor. Knees stay stacked. One more time, we close. And open up. Bring that top arm back down. Pull the bottom arm in. Let's push ourselves up onto our sides. Staying here with our feet out to the side in a little mermaid stretch. Arm comes up, big stretch, all the way over. And then other side. Let's just quick switch our feet to the other side of our mats so we can do all that on the other side. So starting all the way down, supporting our head. Top leg, we're going to hug our knee in. And then we're going to bring it back behind us, however it's comfortable to get a hold of. Knee is going directly out to the side. Again, think about doing a pelvic tuck here to really get that stretch in front of the hip. And then heel comes towards that bum. A beautiful stretch in front of the thighs that is well deserved after all our pliés. Inhale. Exhale, let's release out of that. And we're going to take our leg, open it up for a nice hamstring stretch and inner thigh here. However high you can get it. Inhale. And exhale. Let's place it back down, lowering our bottom arm straight out. Well, the top arm is on top of that bottom arm. And then we open up to the side. Try to get the shoulder blades, torso, both on the mat. And big reach coming back to center. Again, big stretch, open it up. Knees are stacked. It's okay if they're not all the way on the floor. I know that top one likes to lift off. Open. Hold this last one here. Big inhale. Exhale, bring it back forward. Both arms come in. Gently push yourself up in our mermaid position. Arm reaches over, big stretch. Lift it nice and long. And then other side. And coming back to center. Let's sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. or you can sit in your chair or legs extended, whatever works. Big inhale, arms go up. Crisscross those hands behind you. Fingers come to the opposite shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall. Take a little lean over to the side. And back to the other side. To center. Release the arms down. Inhale again, arms up. Exhale, back out to the side. Round them forward. Crisscross one arm over the other. Walk those fingers back. Give yourself a big hug. Exhale. Keep the hug. Release the shoulders down. Let's do that again. Big inhale, arms up. Out to the side. This time cross the other arm on top. Nice tight hug. Walk those fingers back. Inhale. Exhale, release the shoulders. Release it down. Extend the arms. Fingertips just lightly touching the mat. Shoulders are down and back. Drop the chin, stretching the back of the neck. Bring it back to center. Right ear comes to the right shoulder. Then drop the chin. And then slow neck rolls to the side. Other side. Back to the left. Center. And lift your chin. Other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Keep extending those fingertips. Still keep your head tilted, but drop your chin. And then nice slow rolls to the right. Left. Back to the right. Finish with the center. Lift your chin. You completed a fabulous workout. Thanks for joining me today. One last big inhale. Exhale, keep your comments coming. I'll keep the barre classes coming and whatever else you guys are looking for. Let me know in the comments. Give the video a like. It really helps put the video out there so I can bring more to you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for working out with me.